Chapter 5. Our country, India. India is the seventh largest country in the world. It is also the most populated country in the world. The varied landforms and water bodies are called physical features. A map that shows these features is called a physical map. Physical divisions of India. There are 6 physical divisions of India: mountains, northern plains, southern plateau, Thar desert, coastal plains and the islands. Mountains of India. The highest mountain ranges of the world, the Himalayas, are located in the northern part of India. These mountain ranges are so high and so cold. In fact, the word Himalaya itself means the abode of snow. The Himalayan mountain ranges stretch from the north to the northeast parts of India. Glaciers are found here. These glaciers are the sources of some of the major rivers of India such as Ganga, Brahmaputra, Yamuna and Satluj. The Purvanchal Range is an extension of the Great Himalayan Range towards the northeastern region of India. The Aravalli Range runs across the states of Rajasthan, Haryana and Gujarat. Lower hills are found in the central and southern part of India. In central India, we find the Vindhya and the Satpura ranges. The Nilgiri hills lie in the southern part of the country, the northern plains. The vast stretches of plains lie towards the south of the Himalayas. These plains are called the northern plains of India. These are flat lands formed by the Himalayan rivers. This fine soil is called silt and is good for growing different kinds of crops. A lot of people live in the northern plains. There are villages, towns and cities. The southern plateau. The southern part of India looks like a cone in shape. It has a flat or uneven surface. It is higher than the surrounding plains. This type of land is called a plateau. The southern plateau is surrounded by large water bodies, the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean on 3 sides. This part of the land is called the peninsula. Thus, the southern plateau is sometimes termed as Peninsular Plateau. The plateau has many rivers that water the area. However, these areas are not as fertile as the plains. Some of these rivers are the Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Narmada, and Tapi. The Satpura and the Vindhya ranges of hills in central India separate the southern plateau from the plains of the north. The Thar desert. Desert is a stretch of dry and sandy land. The Thar desert or the Great Indian Desert lies in the northwestern part of India. It covers a large area of the state of Rajasthan. The coastal plains. Plains located along the sea coasts are called coastal plains. A coast is a land near a sea or an ocean, a place where land meets water. The coastal plains of the Eastern Ghats and the Western Ghats meet at Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu. The rivers Narmada, Tapi, Mahandi, Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri flow through these plains. They flow into the seas. A number of crops are grown on the fertile coastal plains. A large number of minerals are also found in this area. The island areas. An island is a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides. India has 2 major groups of islands located on either side of the peninsula. On the eastern side, in the Bay of Bengal, we have the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The other group of islands, the Lakshadweep, is located on the western side in the Arabian Sea. Political divisions of India. The political divisions of India includes the government system. There are two types of government in India. These are the central government and the state government. Central government. The central government looks after the safety and welfare of the whole country. It is based in New Delhi, the capital of India and National Capital Territory also. We, the people of India, choose the members of the central government. The President, the Prime Minister and other ministers form the central government. They live and work in New Delhi. The states and union territories of India. India is a big country and its population is nearly 144 crores. It is difficult for the central government to look after the needs of such a big population all by itself. The country is, therefore, divided into smaller parts or states. Each state has its own government, which looks after the welfare of the people of that state. There are 28 states in our country. Every state has its own capital. Goa is the smallest state and Rajasthan is the largest state of India. In a state, there is a governor, chief minister, other ministers and senior government officers who run the government together. Besides the states, there are 8 smaller areas directly under the central government. They are known as union territories. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are the biggest, and Lakshadweep, the smallest union territories. Union territories and their capitals. States and their capitals. Though we may live in different states, there is one bond we all share. We are all Indian. We should be proud of our country and our state.